Welcome back. This video is for Italy. What this is to go over our house rules for the Bloodbath. When I went over the card deck, I briefly went over how if Italy loses Rome, it becomes an allied power. Now there are several reasons for this. A, not only is it historically accurate, but playing out of box, taking Italy is really pointless. You really spend a lot of assets to get it. You might gain 12, anywhere between 12 and maybe 20 IPCs if you take it. And then once you take it, and which is mainly UK, you are out of position, you waste your assets, and either Italy or Germany can come back and liberate it, and you basically did all that for nothing. So to make it more worth it to go for that target, as I mentioned, Italy becomes an allied power. And so we have a couple scenarios set up here. This should cover everything that would go in conjunction with the fall of Rome. So the UK's turn, we use these markers here to do our combats here. So these two would move up to here, and this is a pretty typical scenario. Always got to have an air base here. If you have Gibraltar, get an air base, and that's even if you're Italy. Italy takes Gibraltar, man. Put an air base here. There's nothing cooler than having an air base here. If you're Italy, you take this and this. You get an air base and an air base. You put some ships there. You got a 6-plane scramble, and man, it's great. So these bombers would reach Rome, and then they would land in Malta. We have only have two transports here. You don't need a lot if Rome is unprotected. And then we could divert one to here, and then we would divert one to here. Now all they have is a guy and a plane and some anti-aircraft. So there's no doubt on this setup that you are going to take Rome. So what happens here? So this guy's gone, this guy's gone, this guy's gone, this guy's gone. He got toasted. Let's just say we took a fighter. We can take everybody off except for like the couple dudes. It doesn't really matter. We could even say we lost a bomber in that. It doesn't really matter. So we have taken Rome. So now where does this go? So let's go read this card here. In the event of the Allies capturing Rome, Italy will immediately change from an Axis power to an Allied power. Now that is immediately. Amphibious assaults are first on the pecking order of play, which means this battle is no longer in effect because it is immediately, Italy is now immediately an Allied player. Okay, so this battle is void. Now, also, in addition to that, we'll automatically be in a state of war against Germany for the duration of the game. So, for the duration of the game, if Germany goes and takes Italy, Italy does not become an Axis power again. Okay, now. So why are we doing this? Not only, it's like I said, it's historically accurate. The second UK landed here, Italy decided, you know what, playing with the Axis powers, just isn't our thing. We're going to declare war on Germany so we all can be friends. Okay, that's exactly what happened. UK said, hey, so why don't you send your troops up and fight some Germans and we'll watch. And once UK saw that Italy was shooting Germans, then they backed them up. Okay, so now, how do we resolve different scenarios? Okay, where Axis powers are sharing territories. Now we had different ways we tried this. Everything from rolling to see which ones turned, which ones didn't. Because why? Because that's what happened. Just because Italy was now at war with Germany, it's not like it is today where you can pick up your cell phone and be like, oh, we switched sides? Oh, okay. it's just like in addition to, they've been side by side fighting each other. It's like a lot of them that were in that predicament really didn't change sides. They kind of like stayed off and did their own thing. So we have a setup of how we do this. So let me get back to the card here, and I'm reading this stuff from the card, so you have this data. Now, so now we are in a state of war with Germany. Now, any territories or sea zones in which German and Italian units share, Italian units are immediately replaced with German units. So that means this sea zone here, because they share, this battleship, this transport, automatically become German. Okay, where else are we sharing? We're sharing here. So this guy here becomes German. And what happens to that territory? Becomes German. Okay? Let's continue on, and we'll read some more here. So if a territory belongs to Italy, it's immediately changed to a German territory, which we just did. Now, territories which were occupied by only Italian units, those territories are reverted back to the Allied power, provided that their capital was intact. If the capital was not intact, for example here, then this would remain Italian. But since now we are friends, this is reverted back. Okay, they have no capital. France doesn't have a capital, so Italy can still control these two territories here and still collect those IPCs. Now, let's get into some other things here. Now, since they national objectives change, you had your at war with allies, so you lose those national objectives. Those are no longer. Let me get back in the camera here. So these national objectives are no longer valid. However, let's see, get rid of all these allied ones, allies. Okay, so now, because you just lost all of these IPCs. Now, the first one you're going to get is Italy controls northern Italy. So, long as if you haven't lost this to Germany, northern Italy, you will get a bonus of 5. In addition to, for each territory that Italy controls that was originally German or pro-Axis, you will also get a 2 IPC per. And I think that really covers it. It's pretty basic on how it works. Oops, so these Romanian guys would be German. Oh, and then this right here, this becomes Italy. So, did I miss anything? It looks, oh, no, this, obviously UK never gets this. They just, they're just here. Everybody's here together now. Okay, so that's it. Quick, simple, easy, makes sense. Makes Rome a nice target, because what would happen is, even if you lost these two guys with Germany, it's not really a big deal, because you have another allied player now. And, having Italy on allies is a little different, for sure, but it's kind of cool. Okay, so like I said, any questions on this, please feel free to ask. I know on my UK video I had a lot of questions. Seems I missed a lot of things when I went over it, but like I said, a lot of these things are just second nature to us. So I try to think of all the scenarios here to go over. But like I said, if I miss one, just leave a message, and I'll answer it. And if I need to, I will do another video. I will do another UK video, because it seems I missed actually quite a few things. It's all on the card, but better to see a scenario video. I think it's a little easier to understand if I do some setups. All right, guys, take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye.